When we look at our overall budget, in the town of Georgina for 2026, we're looking at a $115 million operating budget plus a $52 million capital budget to bring our total budget to $167 million for 2026. Our largest projects this year would be $15.3 million for our South Keswick Fire Hall, and that's completely development charge funded. And then we also have the revitalization of Willow Beach, which is about 66% DC funded, and then the other funding sources for funding that project would be our Waterfront Parks Reserve, as well as cash in lieu of parkland. So those are two major projects. Another large one would be our roads program. So we're continuing to invest in our road infrastructure throughout town, and we're looking at investing about $6 million in roads in 2026.
Well, we're trying to plan for the growth that is happening, and we're also working on keeping our current infrastructure in good repair. So we're balancing out the needs of the growth side of things, as well as ensuring that our current infrastructure is maintained. We're trying also to make sure that growth pays for growth as much as possible. We're doing Holmes Point, new playgrounds. We're doing a new park, a community park in Simcoe Landing subdivision. We're doing accessibility improvements at the De La Salle washrooms. We're doing expansion of the Y Space, which is in Sutton for entrepreneurs. We're expanding the programming there. At the Stephen Leacock Theatre, we're doing new audio-video equipment and new seating, and that's been asked for quite some time. Other things that have been asked about is a Sports Hall of Fame, and that's something that we're working on doing that, and there'll be more details of how that will roll out. We're doing baseball diamond bleacher replacements. We're doing entrance features and subdivisions replacement and revitalization of those. Everything from windscreens at pickleball courts to the bigger items that's been mentioned in terms of that South Keswick Fire Hall.
When we're looking at what a resident will pay compared to 2025 to 2026, based on the 3.5% increase, we're looking at about an extra $100 per year, and that's broken up with $64 relating to the operating portion and $36 relating to the infrastructure levy. And again, that's just Georgina's share. There would also be a York Region share as well as the Ministry of Education.
Certainly nobody wants to see an increase, but residents did indicate if there was a need for an increase to keep that to that rate of inflation. So our operating budget increase is 2.25%, and then we have the capital levy of the 1.25, so the 3.5% increase. And we're still subject to all those increases that have happened in the past in terms of what it costs to buy products, to do work. All those increases that happened during the pandemic, very few of them have come back down to pre-pandemic levels. So we're trying to work within that budget and to keep any increases to the rate of inflation. If people want more information, go to our website. The budget is online. If that's not how you like to read budget books, we do have copies in all of our libraries, and I encourage people to reach out to any member of council with questions they have, and we'd be happy to answer them.